I'm Dr. Orion Taraban, and this is Psychacks, Better Living Through Psychology. And the subject of today's short talk is how to believe in yourself when you have no good reason to. So, in my episode, Bet on Yourself, I spoke on the importance of being your biggest supporter. If you don't believe that you could do it, why would anybody else? Unshakable self-confidence is a game changer, both in personal and professional relationships. Seems pretty self-explanatory. That said, I occasionally get pushback from some of my clients on this subject, and the most common objection I hear is some variant of, all right, Orion, self-confidence is all well and good, but what if you feel like you're kind of a worthless waste of space, and that you never do anything right, and that you don't yet have any successes to speak of? How can you be authentically confident if that's what you're working with? I mean, fair enough, right? And the way I generally respond to this objection is to ask these people to consider that they're the coach of a high school football team that's down at halftime. What would a coach in this situation do? Throw his players under the bus? Complain about how incompetent and inept his team is and decide it would just be better to forfeit the rest of the game and go home? That is not what a coach would do. A coach in this situation needs to do three things. First, he needs to acknowledge the scoreboard. Yep, they got us in that half. Not going to lie, it's been tough out there, and we're down by a lot. Second, he needs to make a new plan. Okay, so this is what we're going to do different. Where we zigged in the first half, we're going to zag in the second, and maybe that'll help turn some things around. And third, he needs to set his players up for a comeback. We're not out of this yet. There's still time on the clock. When we come back from behind, they're going to be talking about this game for years. So who's with me? So that's how you root for yourself when you feel like you have no good reason to. You acknowledge the scoreboard, you make a new plan, and you set yourself up for a comeback. A coach doesn't give up on his players, and you can never give up on yourself. What do you think? Remember to subscribe and hit that like button for the algorithm. And if you'd like to schedule a consultation, you can reach me at psychackspodcast@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.